Let's get started with Paulo Costa talks Khamzat Chimaev fight with former middleweight kingpin Robert Whittaker booked to fight Drake is du Plessis in a middleweight title eliminator. It seems as though it's only a matter of time until a fight between Khamzat Chimaev and Paulo Costa is made official for later this year. The potential scrap has continued to make headlines in recent weeks as fans anxiously await word on when Chimaev will return to the octagon in pursuit of middleweight gold. According to Costa from his end, it sounds as though the fight will get booked. During a recent appearance on the MMA Hour, he spoke about the middleweight clash, saying that it sounds as though the UFC wants to keep your mind on ice until October, which had been previously reported by Chael Sonnen according to Costa. However, he doesn't want to sit and wait for the fight with Jeremiah later this year. He wants to fight in the meantime as well.
Is the Chimaev fight going to happen?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, I think this fight going to happen.
So you're going to wait now?
Yep.
You're going to wait for October?
No, that's why I'm trying to explain you. I'm bothering UFC to schedule a fight before that,
yeah.
like June.
So far, there's been no word yet as to watch him live will sit on the sidelines until October, as he recently stated he wants to headline a summer card in Sweden before then dropping down to welterweight for a big clash at the end of the year. From the sound of things, those plans have now changed and fight fans will have to wait 6 months to see the undefeated two-division prospect to compete in the octagon when he and Costa collide in Abu Dhabi. How do you see things playing out? Drop your predictions in the comment section down below. Colby Covington exposes Jorge Masvidal at UFC 287. Longtime veteran of the sport Jorge Masvidal officially retired from fighting following his decision loss to Gilbert Burns. As he revealed the following week, he simply doesn't believe that his body can respond in a way that allows him to compete with the top of the division. Although there was hope that Masvidal would reconsider and take a fight with bitter rival Kevin Holland, that doesn't seem to be the case. For all intents and purposes, it seems that Masvidal's retirement is legitimate. According to former teammate turns bitter rival Colby Covington,
I took away his confidence and his ego, and he hasn't been the same fighter, and he just showed up for a paycheck his last fight. So, it's a fake retirement. We all know people in the UFC that they'll retire, he'll get out of the USADA pool, probably go do some steroids and come back because he doesn't know how to make money any other way but fighting. He's not really retired. That guy's.
However, that isn't the case. When Gilbert Burns and Belal Muhammad clash at UFC 288, who do you think secures the win and earns themselves a crack at the winner of the upcoming Leon Edwards vs. Colby Covington fight? Before we continue, make sure you give that like button some love and be sure to subscribe to the MMA Zone for all the latest news here. Prohaska reacts to Alex Pereira news. Although Alex Pereira put the 205-pound division on notice after his loss to Israel Adesanya at UFC 287, former light heavyweight champion Uri Prohaska is happy to have him in the division. Prohaska, who seems to pride himself on his ability to welcome any and all opponents, spoke in a recent interview with Low Kick MMA to give his thoughts on the former two-division Glory kickboxing champion making the move to light heavyweight. As Pavlovich stated after the fight, he wants the title fight and his content to sit and wait for it while John Jones and Sleep Emile settle things. Or is this fight too risky for Jones? Given that the streaking contender isn't a massive name quite yet, drop your predictions in the comment section below. And now for a breaking news story of the day, we have a UFC fighter pulling out of their upcoming fight at UFC Fight Night 23, and Kalusa pulled out of his fight against Josh Quinlan and will be replaced by LFA welterweight champion Trey Waters. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to stay up to date. Here are the top comments from yesterday's video. I predict Gilbert vs. Belal to be one of the most explosive fights of the year. These two together about to deliver a good one for us fight fans. Then when the person smacks them in the mouth, they squeal like a schoolgirl. LOL. Kudos to Burns and Belal Muhammad for stepping up for UFC 288. Mate isn't going to jail. Make sure to leave a comment and don't forget to check out yesterday's video in case you missed it.